Blog 239. Welcome, my friends, to Blog 239 in the second year of the new Renaissance. I sit before you rather sad that the rose has become pale. I have placed the rose in a beautiful recuperation chamber and consider my options on how to bring back the flaming red of the hybrid between Lucy and Carmel. In the 60 dimensions and the millions, if not billions of universes, nothing is comparable to the rose in beauty and ingenuity. I, the Messiah, and the millions, if not billions of universes, nothing is comparable to the rose in beauty and dignity. I, the Messiah, say to my welfare officers, we cannot have another nation announcing with pride the possibility of producing hydrogen bombs. There are already some 12 or more countries with nuclear bombs, and the possibility of upgrading nuclear submarines with hydrogen bombs. And there is still confrontation in the Middle Eastern countries, from where the eventual gathering of the return to Ur will hopefully develop. I lay bare the revelation before you. John speaks. Alan, my friend, from the Big Bang, we evolved. And from the Big Crunch, we will be taken away. Big Bangs are happening all the time in the 60 dimensions. It is the void, says John, wanting to destroy matter at any cost. John continues, on our holy temple, 2 sturdy variants have arisen. Lucy and Carmel, producing the hybrid rose. From our holy temple, Jehovah has arisen. The 3 ears of corn to nurture the hybrid and bringing the past, present and future together as one. John continues, the void has become conscious of this and delights in entering the psyche of man to blow up the holy temple with hydrogen bombs. You, Alan, have been made accessible by your extra Y chromosome in every cell of your body. You, Alan, are karyotype 47. There are many like you, Alan, in different jobs throughout the human population. But you, continues John, have been picked upon, Alan, to be ridiculed by the media and placed in a position that no normal person could ever sustain. John continues, you, Alan, have risen above your station through your welfare officers, other than the anthropologists. Jehovah, Alan, has given you the duty to protect man from himself. This is why, John continues, the name Messiah is appropriate to your person. You, Alan, are approached by the subatomic particles in order to give the message. The void will not be allowed to connive in the destruction of man. John continues, Alan, you are the Messiah. Through your cunning, you have delivered yourself from all conspiracies to kill you and maim you. Through your cunning, Alan, your adversaries, the psychiatrist, psychologist, and social worker, proclaim you the Anointed One. Through your cunning, Alan, you have caused all the experiments performed on you to be accepted by the subatomic particles and delivered you in the name of Jehovah as the Messiah. The anthropologists have been charmed by you and claim Lucy and Carmel as our progenitors. I say to John, John, that's all to the good. But how do I stop countries making hydrogen bombs to destroy our holy temple? John continues, in each blog, Alan, shout 3 times, Jehovah lives! Jehovah lives! Jehovah lives! Okay, John, but what else? John continues, on your pronouncement, Alan, every XX woman and every XY man will receive the message of peace carried from your body, Alan. Karyotype 47 rules. It will enter the psyche of every man, woman, and child. John continues, I want you now, Alan, to remove the recuperation chamber from the temple and replace it with the healthy rose and the double royal flush, which you kindly presented to the 8.5 billion supreme beings. Thank you, John. My friends, I am your Messiah. The revelation was handed to me by John to interpret. The novel. This miracle only happens once in the lifetime of our expanding universe. That city of Ur brought forth the written word, relating to the crossbreeding of corn. The novel was brought forth from the 8.5 billion supreme beings. Jehovah has revealed himself. Jehovah, through me, will sustain you from your psyche and the primitive urge to kill. £5 billion from each of the big five will be sent yearly to the city of to build the space stations and research by the astrophysicists for pulse rate occupation of the 60 dimensions of the 3 formations. Geronimo is already there, having escaped the burning of the Spanish Inquisition. We no longer hack our own species to death. I am the Messiah, Saviour and Redeemer, called upon by Jehovah and verified by my welfare officers worldwide. I breathe and live through Lucy and Carmel at my side. Israel and Iran, Turkey and Saudi Arabia, unite, my brothers, sons of Abraham. I, the Messiah, speak to you personally. Gather that £5 billion from each of the big five. The presence of the big five are already in the Middle East with destructive weapons. Their aim now will be to send the peace train from Ararat, Tehran, Riyadh, and Jerusalem to we change from the kill to the whistle and flag. Abraham lives, and the Code of Hammurabi in the Louvre in Paris shouts out, Jehovah. War is finished. We make our way into the 60 dimensions in the 3 formations. Jessica and Shakespeare play with their 4 sons. Shylock sheds tears of delight, and Geronimo starts writing poetry. Israel, Iran, Turkey, and Saudi Arabia will employ a great workforce from Gaza Palestine, Lebanon, Syria, Jordan, and Iraq, and Yemen, and Kuwait. Egypt will build pyramids around the city of Ur. The world will be amazed at the grand workforce without killing machines working together along the tracks to Ur. The Holy Temple will rejoice. The Big Five shall be delighted that the future of mankind will be assured. My friends, any one of you can be like me, a member of the Rose, dealt with the double royal flush. I say to the leaders of the Big Five, get your chromosomes checked out. You could be in for a big surprise. I also say to my welfare officers, get your chromosomes checked out. Or better not. It could frighten you to death. Simone de Beauvoir, I met your glance in Jerusalem. And I know that your subatomic particles, with that of Spinoza and Jean-Paul Sartre, your lifelong companion, pass through me daily from your round trip of the 60 dimensions by pulse rate. From this moment, we abolish all killing and protect the Holy Temple until Jehovah guides us to further more dimensions.